Brad, thank you so much for joining us today for our Be Empowered podcast series here at Bio 2025 in Boston. To get things started, tell me a little bit more about Connor Strong and Buckaloo and your role in life science and healthcare.
Yeah, absolutely. And first off, thank you very much, Gabby, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Love supporting biolabs and the ecosystem. Connor Strong and Buckaloo is a large commercial insurance brokerage firm. We specifically focus on life sciences organizations and the ecosystem. So anyone from IND, clinical stage, all the way up to commercial and large pharma, CROs, CDMOs, the full gamut. And the other particular area where I am particularly passionate about, and the reason why I've gotten so involved with Connor Strong and in the life sciences community is because I'm a prior CAR T patient. I had Kymriah in 2020, and so the cell and gene therapy space is particularly, it's hard not to be passionate about something that saves your life. So it's just a really nice opportunity to be able to combine something that happened personally and apply it to what I do professionally.
So, Brad, I know that you do a lot of work with the Emily Whitehead Foundation, patient advocacy. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I had Kymriah in 2020. I was a cell and gene therapy patient, and I realized I never wanted to tell anyone, never wanted to discuss it. And as I kind of was going through treatment and toward the end of treatment, I realized how impactful it was to hear other patient stories, and it helped me. And then I realized, as I started getting more involved with the life sciences industry, that it wouldn't be good for me to just bottle it up and not share my story. It can be incredibly impactful to not just patients, but also the industry, and knowing what the best steps are going forward. And so I partnered with the Emily Whitehead Foundation. Emily Whitehead was the first pediatric patient to receive Kymriah. It wasn't called Kymriah at the time, many years before me. I believe she's now 13 years cancer-free from Kymriah. And it's a fantastic organization supporting cell and gene therapy community, something which I believe firmly is out in our future. Just it is so significantly better than chemotherapy drugs that I had nicknamed the Red Devil. Like, how is that okay? How is it okay that I'm having a drug called the Red Devil?
Right.
And other drugs derived from mustard gas, where this is re-engineering my own cells, putting them back in, and personalized medicine rather than, for lack of better words, shotgunning my system with chemotherapy.
Right.
So it's a fantastic organization to be a part of, and it gives me the opportunity to not just talk to other patients, but to hear their stories, hear what they've gone through, and support organizations in this space as well.
Yeah, well, I know they appreciate all the work that you do, so thank you for that, and just keep telling your story. I know you're out there inspiring people every day, so thank you for that.
Yes, absolutely. No, thank you. Appreciate it.
With that in mind, biotech life sciences, it's high impact, it's fast paced. The theme of the conference this year is the world can't wait. So how does that sense of urgency shape how you all work?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do at Connor Strong is to enable our clients to think less about their insurance and worry less about the risk and potential losses, and to mitigate their risk better, so that they can focus more on the science, because as the world can't wait, patients don't have time. And so if we're able to help organizations focus on the science, get treatments to patients earlier, potential approvals earlier, it can save thousands of lives, where delay could impact thousands of lives.
Yeah, I love that. So you take the worry away from them, they can move forward and do what they need to do confidently. So tell us a little bit more about the role that insurance and just risk advisory play in an industry like this.
Yeah, so we initially start off with a startup organization. It typically is just a contractual requirement what they have, but ultimately what we're doing is we're helping these organizations transfer their risk to insurance companies and carriers, so that they don't have to be worrying about oh my God, what am I going to do? I need X amount of insurance coverage for products, and I don't have a product. So we're also consulting with them to let them know, hey, these are areas that we can help, and also just trying to think strategically, because the goal is obviously you're not going to be in phase one for the entire term. It's okay. What should we be thinking about as we go phase 1, 2, commercial stage? Hey, we're going to be starting to bring on a sales team and a fleet. What's that mean? And IPOs and different things along those lines. So we're trying to think many steps ahead and strategically advise our clients in that way.
Yeah, and I love that you put it in terms of advising, partnerships. So in your opinion, thinking about the support structures that these companies need as they move forward quickly, what do you think are some of the most important partnerships they need to make early on?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Obviously, I'll be a little bit biased from the risk management standpoint, but I think overall, it's having a committed partner who believes in their mission and their values as an organization. So it's not just, I'll take a risk management example. It's not just, okay, you need insurance, I'm going to take this box off the shelf and here it is. It's maybe you have a different risk appetite. Maybe your organization's structured differently, and we want to customize everything. So, but while that's specific to the insurance piece, broadly, a committed, a partner who's truly going to be acting and aligning with their values.
Yeah, and I'm sure the companies appreciate the fact that your approach, it's not transactional, right? You're there to help them, you're there to partner with them. You understand the science, take care of your science. We understand the insurance, we understand the risk. So in moving forward, like there's a lot of barriers in this industry. What other, like, how do you see the future of risk management advisory working in this industry?
So some of the things that Connor Strong is doing, I'll start with that. We are a founding investor in a broker tech investment firm, which is helping review and just organizations that are disrupting the industry and changing the way that things are being done. So it helps align and hopefully find efficiencies. Generally speaking, I would say it would be more about, or what I hope that we can do more of, is collaborating with one another on the wins, on the losses, on much more than probably some people are comfortable with, because I believe through collaboration and everyone, not just, I'll even go broader, not just the United States, but the United States and Europe and UK and Asia Pacific can collaborate and work together, because at the end of the day, it's patients' lives that matter. The world cannot wait. And I think the collaboration is a huge piece of it, so that we're not repeating mistakes from the past.
Yeah, awesome. So you meant, like, earlier we were talking, you mentioned a little bit of your personal story. In your opinion, why can't the world wait for the kind of innovation that Connor Strong is enabling?
Simply put, we are all patients. We are, we're going to be in the future, and all of us can't wait for these life-saving treatments and therapies, and the world cannot wait, as you had mentioned as well. I love the theme, and it's just something where if we're all working together, collaboration, and from my risk management standpoint, not being surprised by certain things, that we can all get these therapies to patients that need it, save lives, from oncology to autoimmune to neurological to the full gamut. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, also coming from being a prior patient, CAR T patient myself.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you do, because you enable all of us to do what we do to be an impact multiplier for these startups. Is there anything else that you want to add before we close out?
I just want to say thank you very much as well. It's been a pleasure, and thank you very much for what Biolabs does. It's supporting emerging growth organizations and helping them get a foothold and hopefully blossom into and build on their ideas is so significant and is needed in the times like these. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Brad.